Nephew, you keep on going, you keep on pushing. Don't worry about it, nephew. Yes, sir. Don't worry about it, nephew. Yes, sir. Yes, don't worry about it, nephew. Don't even worry about it. I got some things in the works. Just keep on going. Just keep on pushing. Okay. Yes, we went out on a date. She told me I was ugly. She told me I sound like Judge Joe Brown. I told her, lady, you crazy. I've never went out on a date in all my 70 years. I never went out on a date and a woman told me I was ugly and sound like Judge Joe Brown, nephew. Never. Yes, sir, nephew. Listen, whatever you got to do, just whatever you got to do. Whatever you got to do. Cut grass, whatever your hands find to do, nephew, just do it. Don't worry about it. As long as the sky's up in there, before the nightfall, do what you can before the nightfall. Work wise day, for when night come, no man can work, nephew. Just keep working, nephew. Just keep on working. Everything's going to be all right. I got an interview with Orkin. They got me spraying, going in houses and spraying for bugs with pesticides and all kind of crazy stuff. Hopefully I can just stay home and be on the phone, nephew. I can get a couple of dollars together and help you out, but it's going to be all right. You hang in there, hold tight. Everything going to be all right. The fall is coming. It's cooling down now. Maybe you can rake some leaves or cut some trees or something, nephew. Just hang in there. Yes, sir. Just hang on in there. Uncle Junebug. Uncle Junebug got you, nephew. I don't know where your daddy at, but Uncle Junebug got you, nephew. Just keep on going. Call Uncle Junebug. Let me call Uncle Junebug. Lady that crazy. I messed up her fence. Lady, please. Lady, come on, phone. I messed up her fence. Lady, please. That raggedy fence. Yes, yeah. Uncle Junebug. Yes, Uncle Junebug. I just made it from the courthouse. Oh my God, it was so many people in there, Uncle June. It was packed. Yes, it was packed out. It was packed out. Lady told me I messed up her fence. They charged me with messing up the fence. Damage of property. She could have got me for trespassing. But because I did go into her pole to go cut the neighbor's yard. But she tried to get me for damaging the property, a fence. And yeah, that lady was crazy. She was mad, fussing. She was fussing. The DA talking about, did you go under the pole? I said, sir, I went under the pole. Yes, I'm guilty of that. I said, but I didn't damage the fence. I didn't damage the fence. I said, I did not damage the fence. I'm charged with damage of property. Damage of property. Yes, Uncle Juma. It was crazy. It was packed out. People was everywhere. The place was it was an overflow in that courtroom. People was back there talking and chatting. People was all outside in the hallway. It was crazy. Yes, it was crazy. It was crazy up in there. Talking about, she told the judge something. Talking about, he just wanted to make his little $40 a cut. He wanted to make his little $40 cutting grass. He wanted to make his little $40 with his lawn mess. She didn't say lawn care. She said with his lawn mess. He wanted to make his little $40. He mowed my fence. That's what she told me. Yeah, Uncle June told me he mowed my fence. He mowed my fence. So the judge asked me to did I want to ask her any questions? I asked her one question. I said, you telling me that I went in your backyard and I unscrewed your screws and I cut the wires and I pulled the fence. I pulled your fence back. I said, is that what you telling me? I said, you got to answer to God. You got to answer to God. If you're lying, you're going to have to answer to God for everything you say. She said, you messed up my fence. I said, Judge, I don't have anything else to say. Uncle June, it was crazy. So then he let me go up there on the witness stand. I said, I got 3 points. Number one, when I went back there, the fence was already open. I said, ain't no way I would have just unlocked wrecked the fence like that. I said, it was already open where I can go under. I said, that's the only reason why I went back there. I said, number one, I said, I get back there cutting her neighbor's yard. I said, she was so irate, I couldn't even cut the yard. I had to leave Uncle June. I had to leave the yard and go home. And that was number two. She harassed me. I couldn't even finish the yard. So I leave and go home. She comes to my house because I live right around the corner in the neighborhood. She came to the house, Uncle June, fussing, acting crazy, harassing again. So I said, Judge, so the DA holding up the pictures. I said, where am I at on those photos? All that was the picture of the fence. I said, where am I at on these photos? Nowhere, Uncle June. I said, where my daddy? I said, all I could think about is, I want to see my daddy. Where my daddy? I said, I was like, where my daddy? That's all I could think about. Uncle June, it was crazy. So, you know, so I got done. I said, Judge, the police came to my house. I said, they asked me, was I willing to go and talk to her? I said, I was going to apologize to her. She didn't want me to apologize. She wanted me on her property. I told the judge everything. I said, Judge, if I did it, I'll pay for the damages. I said, I'll pay for the damages if I disassemble the fence. I'll pay for it. I said, if I did it, I said, if she can prove it to me, I said, I'll pay for it. So I got there. I said, I rest my case. I said, I rest my case. So he said, the case is going to be deferred. He said, Mr. Moore, this is what I'm going to do. He said, I'm going to defer the case. He said, you got a hold. He said, just get the fence up off the ground, you know. He said, and repair it. He said, but you don't have to fix the whole fence. And boy, and Uncle June, she got mad. She was hot. She was hot. She wanted me, see, that was the thing. She wanted me to fix the fence in it all along. She wanted me to damage a fence that was already damaged. So that's all it was. So I got a whole year to pay it off. Uncle June, I'm telling you. Yeah, so I'm at this tire place right now, Uncle June. I'm at this tire place pulling in right now. I gotta get my tire. I gotta get my tire fixed. My tire flat, all kind of stuff is going on. Yeah, I gotta get this tire put on my car. Put on it on the back side back here, so yeah. So yeah, okay, so I'll see you, Uncle June. I'll see you. Okay.